Yeah, I'm here to tell you about Dark Slope. I'm excited. You got Roger, now you got Raja. Uh, by the way, my mail order name when I used to buy Columbia Record House records for $1, was Roger O'Connor. So I also am Roger. Um, anyway, let me tell you about Dark Slope. So we'll go ahead to the first slide. So you don't have to read all that, but we are using spatial technologies to revolutionize the entertainment industry and how content gets made. This was our vision 6 years ago, that 3D technologies had kind of reached a tipping point. That you know, game engines, self-driving cars, all these 5G networks with low latency, headsets, Meta rebranding their whole company to focus on the metaverse. All of these trends were coming together to kind of bringing 3D technologies to the tipping point. Gaming was eating television. It still is. It's a bigger industry than television. Some people forget that. So what does that mean? Was these 3D technologies start to merge with traditional entertainment, and we built a company to figure out what that meant and to kind of be at the forefront of it. Now, a few years later, we find ourselves at the right point in time where all the lines are converging. So I'm going to tell you about virtual production. So virtual production, you can sort of see a picture there. It's a giant LED wall. We've built this 40,000 square foot facility in East Toronto that has, it's 100 foot of a curved LED wall with an articulating ceiling. Now the cool thing about this is everything on that wall is a 3D world. It's built in a game engine, it's controlled by our software, and we kind of create this whole 3D world and project it or put it onto these screens. What you can then do is put actors in front of that and a camera and film it. All of a sudden, you can film anything in any location. You can film an airport, a subway, top of Mount Everest, in Egypt, in Seoul, Korea, all in the same day in one studio. And it looks amazing because it's not a green screen. You're actually getting the 3D effect as you move around. The actors and directors can see what they're acting and directing, in real time. It's all real time rendered using motion capture. The camera itself is tracked. So everything looks real. And you can imagine there's, even panels above your head. So the reflections in your sunglasses or on your car, everything just looks real. So what most of the content you're watching today is starting to use this for a scene or two here and there. And it's getting, it's going to take over the entertainment industry, partially because it's lower cost, 40 to 50% cheaper, partially because it's lower carbon footprint. You don't have to travel to Seoul, Korea, or Mount Everest, or wherever you're going. It shortens production timelines. It improves the quality of green screen and traditional production, and it's more convenient and comfortable for the crew. You can film summer in Toronto in the winter. That's a big deal. So, but you can't just build this LED wall and it works. You need to have the technology expertise in these 3D worlds. And that is what we see as a big opportunity. Some of you have heard of peak TV. TV kind of peaked a couple years ago. Now we're in this sort of down slump of TV production and it's about to come back. It's about to come back looking for efficiencies. So we think there's a global opportunity to expand, these types of stages. That gives you a little taste of it. We opened our doors 3 months ago. Everything you saw there was shot in the last 3 months. So this is our first facility. We're going to open more of these across Canada. We realize actually that we can focus just on Canada for now. It's a massive market. It's a $12 billion production market just here, and we have a unique advantage here. Obviously, we're Canadian. You heard a bit about my background. I know how to use the entertainment system in Canada and all the tax credits and funding and all that kind of stuff, which gives us another excuse to be talking to the Netflixes and Amazon Primes of the world, especially in a market where everyone's looking to save a few dollars. So our short-term business strategy is to bring this technology across Canada. We are now established in Toronto. We're one of the top providers of this virtual production and motion capture and LED production in North America as of today, and we want to really own the Canadian market. But there's more to it than that. So you have, so every location, the unit economics are very good. You get paid back in full in less than 3 years in terms of the CapEx, but that's just at a 50% utilization rate, which is kind of what we're assuming we grow to in most of our modeling. So what do you do with the other half? Oh, sorry, another video.
Introducing a new chapter of luxury, designed to welcome and anticipate your needs, to see what you can't, sense what you don't, and hear what others won't. In 3 rows of first-class comfort, the all-new Infiniti QX80, luxury redefined.
Shot 3 weeks ago. The director wanted to move some mountains around, so we did in real time. They wanted to change the time of day. We did all that in real time. Just another example. But what do you do with the other 50% of the capacity? Oh, I've lost a slide. But just to kind of give you, so this is a very cash-friendly, very scalable business. We were equating it to Q9 earlier as almost like a data centers. You need this sort of expertise to run these, but there's an opportunity to own the market. But you have half the capacity available to you, and we are content. We can use that to invest in content and build an IP library, which is what we're also doing. And those of you in the content business know that that can be incredibly valuable. You place enough bets, you can reap the rewards of that. I certainly know that from my previous life at Blue Ant. So we're very excited about that. And the real long-term vision, and I'll end on this, is when we started the company, we're like, actually, what's going to happen one day is gaming and television and all these content worlds are going to collide, and you're going to create, a brand like a Lego or someone who's going to create a 3D world. And out of that 3D world, you're going to be able to create television shows, mobile games, console games, movies, all from that same sort of asset, which could live and breathe and people can go visit in the metaverse. That is our long-term vision. That's why we're here. We're one of the few companies that can build those worlds and realize all those different outputs from it. Anyway, I'll stop there. Thank you.